Paperboy. Something I would like to know is, why is the paperboy excused from school? I mean, it's 9:30. He should be in school. It would be different if it was, a teenager or something, but that's like an 8-year-old. Okay, what's in the mailbox? Oh, the other gems I sent off. The rubies. And her latest book, Star Trek. Alright. A little more money in the pocket. Especially after buying those $400 flowers. Clean the house. I don't need to put it away twice. Alright. Something that's interesting is she can't actually read her own books that she's written. And when you do, you actually, since you wrote them, you read them a little faster than, actually, you read them a lot faster than the books that other Sims have written. Which, reading books is always fun for your Sims. And that does kind of leave you at a disadvantage because reading your own books is fun, but it's shorter than normal books. And you'll see she has not read this book before, ever. Actually, this is the book she just got in the mail, so she couldn't have read it ever. And she'll be done with it in an hour. Well, you could see if I would flip the camera around so that you could see the little status bar above her head. No, she doesn't need to eat. There, she's already halfway done with it. This also happens if she rereads the same book twice. As she reads it faster the second time. Isn't that always the case? She's almost done with it. Okay, first book done. There's the next book she wrote. Was that the one about the fishing? I think that's the one about the fishing. Which is actually an article. So that should be more like a pamphlet than a book. And the other book was Driving Me Duckies. The humor novel she wrote. Now she's done with that one. Yeah, that was the one about the fish. And this one's Driving Me Duckies. Oh, I just messed up. I think I told y'all in the last videos that in doing these after narrations, I kind of write out what I want to say when. It's just not real scripted, just generically scripted. So that I remember to say certain things at certain places. And I went and narrated the next part of the video, and then messed with the timeline a little bit, so now all my times are screwed up. Well, so I guess I've still got a list of what order I want to do stuff in, but I can't say what time or place the stuff's supposed to happen at. So, what is she doing? That's frustrating. Sorry, I'm just picking a fight with my computer. She wants a painting. There we go. Now we speed it up. Faster, type faster. Oh, phone call. Stop typing. Answer the phone. Is it Victoria? Yep, Victoria.
Voga. Chizaka? Neville
You need to write that
Futsanor,
story on
you know?
Fiona. I don't know Victoria's sign already? Why do I not know her sign already? Oh, phone calls like this, where, yeah, I want to change the color of those flowers, but it's not happening. Won't let me. Phone calls like this,
Nabu
social phone calls, are
Lord
actually a very good way for loners to get their social in without actually leaving the house to go talk to somebody or inviting someone over and having to take care of them as your guest.
Tafila? Tom Flanger named the Noodle.
And it builds relationships with your coworkers and whatnot.
Thesadon.
Wow, it's like pouring rain outside. And I want to go dance in it. Oh, I actually really love the rain, but I'm not allowed to get my foot wet right now. It's all gauzed and taped up and it can't get wet. I actually got like only 3 stitches in my foot. And I'm almost walking normally, but the doctor said to stay off it and keep it dry and all that stuff, so I have to abide by the doctor's orders. Alright, so I said in the last video that I was going to try and change her traits so that she's not a loner anymore, but in the meantime I'm going to try and get some of these lifetime happiness points that will help her accomplish things faster. And I know that's the point from the beginning, but I'm going to try and basically try and pick things that help her accomplish getting lifetime happiness points faster so that I can change her. And actually by the time that happens, she might already be to the top of her career, so a lot of good that's going to do her. Sometimes I do feel like a slave driver. I'm telling these Sims what to do, when to do, how to do it. How fast to do it, how slow to do it, when to start, when to stop. And nobody liked Fiona's report either. I'm gonna stop writing reports. It's absolutely ridiculous. And it's really not even necessary for her job. I mean, it helps with get the promotions faster, but it's not necessary. Then again, you can just suck up to the boss, and not even getting your writing skills is necessary. And she has a new cooking point, which means she can cook a few more meals. And there's the 6 tofu dogs going in. Yes, tofu. And 1 tofu dog coming out. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is. It's kind of dark outside. What time is it? Okay. Now she can hack. I didn't mean what time is it now. I meant what time is it to the sim.
Subi Snore. Shizuna. Dabderm. Snorga. Observe Zorks. Zampies. Zorka. Gashabuvo. Saderp
It's
Wandia.
about letting her hack.
Warbajou. Tizo.
She's done with this
Ebby
charisma
Herkna.
point.
Furby
This is actually
Nerf.
quite an interesting system I've got
Nabufala.
going on here.
Ego
Little charisma,
Norvala.
little hacking. Little charisma, little
Kaka.
red. Little charisma.
Pico. Naga Flimno. Hixafibna. Harzebni Welky.
Well, it might still be a few minutes
Dinamadu.
before she
Shebadu. Sika. Buga.
gets done with that charisma
Chambi
point.
Lorkna.
I'll try and finish my sentences.
Tibnadora. Thwag. Kusa. Thika.
If it is a little while,
Kuzip.
then
Sigalamo.
she may just need to sleep.
Floppadoo Zigo.
But she doesn't have work
Batucci.
tomorrow, so
Baba Mawoo.
if she needs to
Ati.
sleep in, she can
Mula Florny.
read. Why would she
John
read?
Paza. Hobano Katu. Wibsy. Nocha. Grau
she-
Fredege.
well, looks like she's
Naka
almost done.
Grobo.
Yeah,
Gessi
charisma point
Duvajay.
anyway.
Vochi Da.
Didn't
Snot
take as long as I
Baby.
thought. And I didn't even
Kindle
fast
on
forward
her.
through it.
To Bibzana. Welky. Benzny Chibna Lubo. Barzebni Welp. Wimpy Pow.
Now she can use a new greeting.
Ishi Tizano.